everyone, Jack here at 360 Fitness. I just wanted to bring you guys a quick little video today to kind of tell you what 360 Fitness has been up to behind the scenes. As you guys know, we've had tons of growth over the last year, tremendous growth. We had Sherwood Park hit our 1-year anniversary just a couple weeks ago. 360 Fitness Red Year turned 6 years old, and to be honest guys, we're just getting started. We're kind of just getting our feet underneath our legs now, and we got a lot of cool new things happening around the gym. So I wanted to shoot you guys a video to kind of tell you about some big projects we have going on behind the scenes, and some big projects that just finished behind the scenes here at 360. And it was much more important to get you guys a lot of information through a video rather than just a simple email or a simple blog post. I wanted you guys to hear it from me, and to make sure that you guys are all on the same page with us. So without short of having a town hall meeting, I thought a video was a great idea. So stick with me. I know you're going to absolutely love the things that's going on behind the scenes at 360. So we have 6 things to talk about. The first thing is we have updated and finalized our 12-week onboarding process for personal trainers called the 360 Fitness Curriculum. Now, this is our version of a 12-week onboarding process at about a post-secondary level education, and it's industry leading. Not in Canada, not in North America, but absolutely worldwide. So not only do personal trainers at 360 Fitness have to have a certain amount of experience and a certain amount of education to even apply at our gym and get a couple interviews and let alone get applied, but then they still have to go through a 12-week, very, very intensive apprenticeship program with their managing team and also with their trainer leaders to make sure that our clients get the absolute best experience and the best results possible. And as you guys know, you guys can work with multiple personal trainers at 360, so we want to make sure that our trainers are speaking the same language, that they have the same core values, the same mission, the same vision, and then they can all help you guys on your fitness journey and on your path, all using the same kind of lingo, all using the same language with their own personal spin. So this has been something that has been in the works at 360 for about 3 years now, and it was version 1.0 or version none point oh at first. Just a couple little things we were doing around the gym to make sure that people were onboarded properly, and then it was 1.0 with a full 12-week curriculum. Now it's 2.0 with a full 12-week curriculum and exams, our own certification behind the scenes, a whole bunch of big things happening to make sure that you guys get the absolute best experience and the best results possible. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about that and kind of give you another example about how 360 Fitness is raising the bar a lot in the personal training industry. Number 2 is another reason why and another reason how 360 is setting the bar very, very high in the industry. As some of you guys know, about 6 weeks ago, 360 Fitness totally transitioned into a salary model for all of our personal trainers, away from per session wages and per session commissions. So this is pretty much unheard of in the industry, but it was something that morally and ethically me and the ownership team and me and the management team and our whole team for that matter really wanted to see change, and we had the power and we had the speed and kind of the ability to make it happen. So we did. So about 6 weeks ago, we entirely transitioned our whole personal training team at both locations over to a full salary model. So what this has done is it really tells our team that we care about them, and we're going to put everything behind what we say what we mean when we say that. And it's also to give you guys, the clients, a little bit more reassurance that we are going to do our absolute best to keep the best of the best in our studio. And it's going to make sure that our trainers know that this is not just a job, and it's not just maybe a stepping stone to something different or something better in their minds, but this is an absolute career for them, and we wanted to show them that with a full salary. So it's been a remarkable experience. It's been fantastic to see. We have trainers buying houses, we have trainers running in investments, we have trainers investing in their families, planning families. It's very cool. The energy is super high around the studios, and I know that it has a lot to do with that. So the management and the ownership team are fully behind all of our personal trainers. We wanted to make sure that they were taken care of, and it wasn't just a short-term goal for them to be a personal trainer at 360, but a long-term goal, so they can invest time, money, and resources into your guys' success all the way down the road. So number 3, this is talking to you guys about our environmental footprint. So nothing, we don't really talk about this much as a fitness studio and personal training studio, but this is something very dear to my heart, and I wanted to share with you guys. So for over the last 18 months, we've been slowly transitioning everything that we possibly can within our budget, within our means, to transition into more eco-friendly products, into more eco-friendly solutions around our studios. So over the last 18 months, started small, from upgrading our light bulbs to more high efficiency stuff, to upgrading our filters, our furnaces, our HVAC, our HRV system, our entire AC units, upgrading those guys to make sure that the most high efficiency and the most eco-friendly. So of course it means an increase in budget, but the efficiency has been way up, and the results have been really good on that end. But down even to the small things of transitioning over to recyclable bamboo paper towels and recycled bamboo toilet paper, and just even hand towels from our awesome partners at Be Clean and Aqueous Cleaning Solutions that really helped us out. And that has been a big time difference in our studios. And then a big transition was our aqueous ionization machines for our water. So that's a big fancy word for all of our water that we clean our equipment with, that we clean everything except more or less our showers and our toilets, is a lot less chemical free, and it's ionized on site. So it's much better for allergies, much better on our equipment, much better on all the fabrics and all the other materials, but then also at the same time a lot less chemicals going down the drain, and a lot less of an eco footprint. So we calculated over the last 18 months, we've been able to take our carbon footprints, or our green footprints, however you want to take it, down about 25%, with only an increase in budget of about 5% in our cleaning solutions and our cleaning supplies and that kind of stuff. So that was really huge. That was really something awesome that we wanted to see behind the scenes and see if we were able to do it, and we did. So that was really cool. So we wanted to keep you in the loop on that. Number 4, again, something dear to my heart. About 2.5 years ago, I created our own supplement line called 360 Supplements. In the industry, really, and when it comes down to it, the whole pharmaceutical field, I didn't really have a lot of trust with supplement companies, whether it be poor quality, poor ingredients, label dressing, not being local. A whole bunch of different things made me figure out that if I wanted to do something, you gotta do it right yourself. So about 2.5 years ago, we created 360 Supplements, and it was a huge hit. So we actually have our own line of supplements, all the way from whey protein to branch chains to omegas, green tea, a whole bunch of different SKUs out there, which are my own formulas, which is our own write-ups. Everything was done as local as possible, and then manufactured in Oshawa and London, Ontario. Our lease is up with those guys, and we are going to transition to an even more local pharmaceutical company out of Calgary. And it's a huge transition for us. It's a much bigger factory, gives us a lot more potential to grow, a lot more potential to be more creative, and a lot more potential to have things on the fly. And what I mean by that is, if we have an idea, we can try it, we can test it, we can run it, we can get that to our clients and get that to our customers a lot smoother and more efficient. And then obviously having it more local is something dear to our heart. So we'll be able to support some Calgary businesses in that. But a big shout out to our friends at Bond Nutrition for helping us out during this transition. You're going to see some different supplements in our studios at the front desk in the meantime, while we're transitioning all of our equipment and supplies all over to Calgary. We're going to be kind of stocking the shelves with some new things until you see the 360 brand back up on the shelves. So brand new things coming towards you guys. It's going to be really good. So it's not a short-term project. I want to make sure that we're doing it and we're doing it right. So it's going to be about a 6 to 12 month process just to go through all the filing with FDA and VPNs and MPNs and a whole bunch of legal mumbo jumbo to make sure that you guys are getting the best quality possible. So we're not going to rush that process. So you guys are going to see some new stuff from Bond. So thank you so much to Tyler and the crew there for helping us out. Number 5, this is something very cool, and we just kind of didn't have this in our long-term strategy. We didn't have this in our long-term plan, but the more and more that we dived into our own onboarding curriculum, we realized that we're pretty good coaches, and we're pretty good coaches at teaching personal trainers how to be great personal trainers. So this is a big project of myself and of our general manager in Sherwood Park, Rich. So a big shout out to him about creating our own 360 Fitness Trainer certification. So about a year ago, we spoke to CSHEP, which is the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiologists, and they're more or less the governing body that determines whether you can provide continuing education credits to other people with certificates, or more or less are you able to run a certification program. And we let them take a look at our program at a glance and our curriculum that we have for our own trainers, a sample of that 12-week guide, and they absolutely fell in love with it. The quality was super high, the things were on point, we had it really nailed down, and they were really, really impressed with it. So they kind of gave us a little bit of movement to start to offer some CCs behind the scenes. And then about 6 months ago, we approached them and said, hey, we want to do our full certification program for aspiring personal trainers into the industry. And they said, yeah, you guys have what it takes. That curriculum looks fantastic. So we're taking that curriculum, kind of molding it to not just onboarding our own staff, but introducing new staff to the entire industry. So you guys might see that in the next 12 to 24 months. So that's really something awesome, and it's kind of a nice pat on the back for our personal trainers to know that they're not just the best of the best in the city, in the province, but nationwide, and then people want to learn from us to help you guys down the road. So that's pretty cool. And number 6, it's been an absolute phenomenal week at 360 Fitness Red Deer. We just had our 5th annual 360 Gala and Client Awards, and it was an absolute massive success. So the night was filled with laughs, tears, a lot of drinks, a lot of great food, and just celebrating our clients and giving back to a great cause. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Brooke for handling that event and just making it the world-class thing that it absolutely is. And it's pretty sweet, and it's dear to my heart that the 360 Foundation, something that she started, not that long ago, but between 360 Fitness and 360 Foundation, we're now up to $182,000 given back to local charities in Red Deer and Sherwood Park. So a big round of applause to her and to the foundation and all the volunteers and all the staff and all the clients that have absolutely made that a huge success. So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end. But this stuff is very, very important, and I wanted to get it out to the clients, and so you guys know what the heck we're doing behind the scenes and where we're going as a company. And I thought we were really, really proud about this, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So hit me up with the comments, send me an email, or just see me in the gym and chat with me about this if you have any comments, questions, concerns. And until then, keep sweating. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.